13 members of USA's World Cup squad will be competing in this year's Cognizant Major League Cricket Tournament, happening in Grand Prairie and right here in Mooresville, North Carolina.
With MLC right around the corner, let's take a look at who's who.
And now for the 2023 champions. Let's start with Nosh Kenjige, who made an absolute splash last season. He had an economy of 5.73, and he's a three-dimensional player. His bowling versatility and play in the field just make him a dream for any team.
The saying goes, when you get that chance, take it and never let go.
Moving from there, we'll talk about the USA captain, Patel, and what a World Cup he had. That 50 against Pakistan was one to remember, and one he was awarded Player of the Match to. His aggressive nature will be tested starting on July 5th. Now let's move to Stephen Taylor, who might be the USA's best domestic product in the last 100 years. Anytime he's on that field there, Church Street Park, he's electric. Remember the 22 he chased down in the final over against Canada? We'll see more of that on display later on this tournament.
Oh, yes, that's beautiful.
Oh, Taylor, what a stroke.
And lastly, who can forget Father Shayan Jahangir, who's made a name for himself batting in kind of the middle order or up top. Last year for MI New York, he was the only domestic to have a 50, so they'll be looking to him for some big scores. He also played in the Ball and Play League from John Boy Media.
I was meant to do this. I was meant to be the champion. This is my arena. I'm gonna rule everything, buddy.
Next, we got the runners-up, Seattle Orcas. Harmeet Singh showed his value last year in Major League Cricket with the ball, but in the World Cup, he stood out with the bat, striking at 138. Look for him to contribute with bat and ball in 2024 for this wonderful Seattle Orcas team.
How pumped is Harmeet Singh? He's loving it, and he's given big Tim David a bit of a send-off.
And of course, we got Aaron Jones. He scored that famous 94 runs against Canada, and then he helped USA to victory against Pakistan with his batting in the super over and in the death. Aaron Jones might have a hard time finding playing time on this Orcas team because Heinrich Klaassen is one of the best in the world in his role.
Obviously, the World Cup just finished, and then I come straight here to play for the Yorkers. So I think I'll just continue with a good form, to be honest, keeping my mind fresh and nice. And yeah, I think I'll have a good tournament this year.
Now on to the Washington Freedom, who'll fill up these benches during the Major League season, and my goodness, they have two of the best. Start off with Saraubh Netravalakar, and who can forget what he did at Church Street Park last season? The best figures in the tournament, 6 wickets for 9 runs, taking the wickets of Marcus Stoinis, Shadab Khan, and Matthew Wade. Doesn't get much better than that. He'll be a lethal force in that bowling lineup.
Oh, catch it! Yes! Yes, what a catch! Andries Gous with his second catch, and it's a 6-wicket haul for Saraubh Netravalakar.
At the top of the batting lineup, it's Andries Gous, who was great for Washington last season, but he was even better for USA in the World Cup. He had an unbeaten 80 to get himself amongst the top 10 run scorers in the tournament. He also is striking above 150. Expect him to have a lot of runs this season.
Next up, we have Milind Kumar from the Texas Super Kings. Milind is fantastic against spin bowling. He scored 52 last season against the San Francisco Unicorns, and he's an amazing fielder. He's one of the best fielders in the USA and all of associate cricket.
Went through with it, a little risky, but it went all the way.
And those yellow whistles are getting a working out here.
These grandstands will be packed with the Sparkle Army, who are led by Corey Anderson of the U.S. team. And how good was Corey Anderson last season? Bashing balls from the wicket into these grandstands, but he was striking it above 150, had a 91 unbeaten against MI New York, and you know he's going to be a key factor in that Unicorns run to a title.
And finally, we have the Los Angeles Knight Riders, and Mr. Knight Rider himself, Ali Khan, famously bowled the very first ball of the 2023 Major League Cricket season and the first ball of USA Cricket's World Cup run. Known as the Yorker King, Ali Khan is great at bowling that toe-crushing length.
Brilliant on the stumps. Tight release, and the long strike is in from Ali Khan.
Nitish Kumar was one of USA's best batters in the World Cup, and he was just heating up at the end of the 2023 Major League Cricket season. Look for him to continue his hot streak for the Los Angeles Knight Riders.
The flying Matthew Wade can't stop it, can't catch it.
And finally, Shadley van Schalkwijk. Shadley makes every team deeper with his versatility with the bat and with the ball. He always plays to the occasion. Let's hope he gets more games for LAKR this season.
What a good hit. A very good hit. All the way for 6.